Dawn bleeds onto a mud brick gate as a reed scratches wet clay. By the river, a young scribe counts harvests and debts. Her marks are more than a record. They are the dawn of order in a chaotic world. From these first scratches, civilization took root. Language aligned minds, and shared plans turned wandering paths into known routes. Seeds anchored communities to the land, and the rhythm of the harvest became the rhythm of life. Along the great rivers, villages swelled into the first states. Stories hardened into laws, and the power of kings was written into stone. In Mesopotamia and along the Nile, a new kind of society emerged, one where strangers could live and work together, bound by shared rules and a common identity. From these cradles, threads of connection began to weave across the globe. Along the Silk Roads, across monsoon-swept oceans and Saharan sands, caravans carried not just goods, but beliefs, numbers, and new ideas. The compass and the astrolabe crossed borders as easily as silk and spices. But with connection came contagion. The same routes that carried progress also carried plague, linking continents in shared prosperity and shared vulnerability. Then a new kind of knowledge turned seasonal winds into plotted voyages. Small ships, guided by compass and conviction, steered into the unknown. The Columbian Exchange would forever remake ecologies, diets, and destinies on both sides of the Atlantic, a turbulent current we still navigate today in our global supply chains and pandemics. An age of empire and extraction had begun, sharpening the contest over who commands new wealth and who pays the price. Centuries later, in 19th century Manchester, a spinner named Ruth feeds cotton into a clattering frame. The air is thick with heat and oil, the rhythm of her life no longer set by the sun, but by the factory whistle. This new world, powered by coal and ambition, multiplied human hands and forged sprawling cities.
It also forged new ideas: liberalism, nationalism, socialism. Empires swelled, fueled by the transatlantic slave trade and colonial rule, tearing apart lands and lives. But with oppression came resistance. The age of reason gave way to a century of extremes, and the world was torn apart by two global wars. From the ruins, new nations were born, and hard-won republics demanded a voice, yet division remained. During the Cold War, borders hardened, even as satellites began to circle the one planet we all share, revealing a fragile, interconnected home. Then, a digital revolution dissolved those borders in an instant, accelerating everything. Markets, money, and movements now flow at the speed of light. Today, we face the legacy of all these histories. The choices we make in code and in labs, from editing a genome to shaping artificial intelligence, echo ancient struggles over power, faith, and survival. We are more connected than ever, yet divisions remain. We share global risks, from a changing climate to new pandemics, forcing us to answer the same fundamental question that faced our ancestors: how do we choose to live together?